just want to start off the podcast by saying shout out to the OGs.
Yeah, man,
you know? So I got your Real Toronto shirt. I didn't know you per se because you never put your face out there.
Yeah.
The DVD itself is what influenced me. Real Toronto was like in my top 5. My mom's from Connection. I like the scene where he's like, yo, come closer.
Come close, man. Come on.
Music's in my blood. I love this shit. I invest tens of thousands into this shit.
Let's go with some of your bars. I smell like a Rolls Royce. I'm hopping out of Phantom.
I smell like a Rolls Royce. I be jumping out of Phantom. I've been a boss since Toronto had Kitty Caravan.
I was telling everyone on the range that I didn't even want to go home because I'm like, bro, how am I supposed to stay at home with an ankle monitor? I'm like, I'm not going to last 2 days. But the first day that I got out of jail, I'm like, yo, I got to get productive. Now I have 19 videos. I booked all the locations. I directed all my videos. We're about to go hard. We're filming a music video tomorrow. We got a lot of big shit on the way.
What are you guys saying? It's the Real Toronto DVD, the Return of the Real Toronto DVD, episode 2 with Downey today, with Big Downey. It's Mad Russian, aka Ruso Loco, my dog.
You know I'm here fresh, always with the show, man. And now
Yeah.
we got a different show for you tonight. We got the Downeys in the house. One of the oldest Canadian families, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when they talk about a real Canadian family structure, we have one tonight. We have a Downey in the house, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta talk a lot of stuff tonight, you know what I mean? So we start with you, brother.
I just want to start off the podcast by saying shout out to the OGs.
Yeah, man,
You know? Shout out Fresh, shout out the Mad Russian. I got some real niggas on deck. Got some shirts for you guys real quick.
Yeah.
So I got your Real Toronto shirt.
I'm gonna wear that one. Throw it in there.
Yeah. You know?
Respect my brother.
Yeah, this means a lot. Fuck, in the city when I was growing up,
Yeah.
we were at 2600 Jane Street, so Jane and Shepherd, and like we used to go on the balconies and
Respect.
yeah.
We get to that, okay. We'll
Yeah.
talk about that, trust me. Don't get hooked. We're gonna talk about all that.
Let's get to it, yo. Like I said, yo, we're about to go hard. We're filming a music video tomorrow. We got a lot of big shit on the way, so we're about to lock this in and run it up all the way high. You already know, we're not playing no games. But I just filmed like 5 music videos. We're filming again tomorrow, and then I got one on February 9th, and we haven't even got started. We're just playing around right now.
Yeah.
So
So it's gonna be serious.
so what I'm gonna say is, we talk all the time, but I feel like this is a good time to do the intro because I don't really know the story to a point, so where I can actually find out more, and people are gonna find out more. I can organically ask the questions, you know what I'm saying, that I don't myself know the answers to. You know what I mean? But we have we always talk and stuff like that. We recorded 2 songs and stuff like that. So we're organically linked up close organically. Not gonna fake up, link up, and something like that, right? I started basically talking to you at the same time I got introduced to the same, we started talking at the same time I started talking to Fresh. Just met up with Fresh earlier, right? So it was like around the same time. But anyways, brother, we always start the same way. Let's start from day one, like from your first years. Where were you born? Let's start like that.
Okay.
Where were you born?
North York General Hospital. I was born in Scarborough. Lived there for like the first 9 years of my life. Me and my mom I have an older sister. And I have a younger sister that was born after. But yeah, it was just me, my mom, and my older sister. Scarborough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And brothers too, no?
Well, my dad is he's a P actually, so he has a lot of kids. There's like at least 10 or 11 that I know about. But he was never around. Like I met him when I was 12 for like 2 minutes, and then when I was 16, I seen him at a party for like 2 minutes, and then that was it. Never seen him again.
Okay.
So it's just me and my mom's, you know?
Moms.
Yeah.
So 3 siblings you had in the house.
2. It was 3 of us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Altogether 3. Okay, alright. So it's Scarborough, right? So let's say the first years, right? The Fresh knows that.
Yeah, I know Scarborough.
East End, yo, shout out all my peoples in the East End. You already know Scarborough. We love Scarborough all
for
day.
life, man.
Scartown. You already know real Scarborough shit.
Man.
Let's fucking go. Real Scarborough shit. Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go.
So talking about the first years basically, right? So you're born in Scarborough, living out there. Which part? Do you remember?
We lived in Vern. So Bay Mills.
Big up Vern,
Bay
man.
Mills.
Do you guys know Bay Mills?
Yeah.
Young Jix is from there.
Get bills getting poppin' like bottles in the club. Y'all niggas just targets like models to a stub. We like role models to the thugs. The hardest shit to hit the fucking bricks since drugs.
Okay.
Slider, Rider, Young Jerks.
See, but I was like a youth. So
Run
Bay
things.
Mills is
Downtown with run things. No, remember
See,
that song? I'll show you.
you gotta show me that after.
Yeah.
So Bay Mills is like supposedly the first ends that we used to live at, but you can't remember that far until I was like 4 or
No,
5.
at those times it was live. It's crazy.
Yo,
Pick up one of
supposedly,
mine in the mills.
yeah, supposedly Bay Mills back in then was like a real ends.
Yeah, it's still.
It was.
Say word.
Still is, but keep going.
Yeah. Okay. So the first years basically, with like memories. Some guys ask they have no memories. Some guys have a lot of memories. Like what memories do you have? The first 5 years, let's say.
So the 90s, back when I grew up.
The first 5 years.
Yeah, so it was like family oriented. So back then, my moms and all of them, they're all young. We were linking up with I was linking up with all my cousins and everyone every weekend, every day. Like we're together all the time. It's not like now. You know, now family, like, you know, we don't really link up. We don't see each other too often. You know, all the youths like every couple of months, like, but back then, we were together all day, every day, doing the most. It was always every weekend we'd link up and the adults would fight. It'd always break out into somebody getting bottled.
What
fight.
like domino games or what? Or like
Domino games, just linking up and drinking. Like we used to link up and be like, it would be funny. So we'd be like, oh, who do you think is gonna fight tonight? Type shit. We would laugh about it.
So no big beefs developed of it. It just
Family stuff.
Yeah,
it was all in the house. It was all in the house.
But bottled, bro. Like if somebody gets bottled, I mean, he might feel away, you know.
Yo, you know what? I was too young to remember. I don't
Okay.
know. I just remember seeing a lot of drama and fights and shit. Yeah.
Right. So okay. So like the most memorable stuff, like 5, 6, 7. Like what? Like you don't have any of those like
So,
big memory things.
I remember, my mom and my aunt Augusta actually walking me to like elementary school and like swinging me around, like like you know, just swinging around. Yeah, I was thinking, yeah, that's like probably my earliest memory of life, like just walking me to elementary school type shit.
Okay.
And then I remember because I was like super attached to my mom.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So she used to have to like stay in the kindergarten room with me. She wasn't allowed to leave.
Oh, you're one of those.
So I was like the only kid that like all her parents could leave, but like my mom wasn't allowed to leave. Like, and then I remember one time, my earliest memory in my life that I could think of now is like I turned around and she wasn't there, and the teacher told me not to, and I got up and I ran to the door, and then I ran to the hallway and I seen her
from school.
Yeah, when I was like 9, and then I was like 4. I remember seeing her leaving out the front doors, and I was just there screaming wildly.
Okay.
That's all I remember.
Okay. So let's go to like 9. So 9, you move from there, right? From Scarborough.
Yeah.
So at that point, you still like you haven't seen your dad yet by 9.
I met my dad when I was 12.
12. So by 9, you've never met him.
No.
Okay.
My mom used to remember back when they used to have pennies?
Yeah.
She used to take pennies and be like, yo, your dad's never given you one of these in your life.
That was often she did that or no?
Yeah. But like,
Oh shit.
we didn't really need it, you know? It's just double the amount of love for your moms. Like, I love my mom. Anything will go down any day, any time of the day, you know, for your moms. So I just love her double.
So your mama's boys, what you say?
Yeah, basically, yeah. Basically.
Me too.
All day. Big up, you know? That's just what it is.
Okay, so from at 9,
Yeah.
where do you move to at 9?
We moved around a lot. My mom had boyfriends, so we moved around a lot. So I've lived in every borough in the city. I lived downtown. I've lived on J.
So what happens? You mean like you moved into their house?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, I didn't know at the time that I moved into their house, but it was their house type shit. So when I was like 14 in grade 9, that's when I got kicked out, and like I was just on the streets after that.
Okay.
Because I didn't know like it was their house.
So like, let's say you move into like your boyfriend's like, you got a good relationship with these guys or no? Like,
Nah.
Never. Not even one good guy.
Well, no, not absolutely horrible.
Because
I mean, you're never gonna
Mans are trying shit with. It was basically like mans are trying shit.
Give me an incident. Let's talk about an incident that happened.
So I took a, you know those 10-pound weights? When I was like 13, you know those 10-pound weights?
Yeah.
And you put it up, like, not the barbell, the ones that wrap around your hand. And the man's like doing whatever he's trying to ting, and I smashed him inside of his face. I was only 13. And I stabbed up one of my mom's boyfriend when I was 13.
Oh shit.
Mans are trying to, that was the first person I ever stabbed up, yo.
So you're protecting her basically?
Protecting your mom.
Yeah. Man's trying, basically, yo, these guys will get drunk and just come and try shit. And the sort of person I'm like, nigga, you're not trying nothing. Yeah.
Defending your mom.
Yeah. But then, yeah, you know?
So that's your first charge?
I actually didn't get charged because man's in his 40s and I was 13. I was in an interrogation room though.
Oh.
You know?
13?
Yeah. The first time I actually got charged was 13 though. Like with weed.
No, because I mean, like, what I'm saying is, like, usually, like, if it's not, like, an ex-boyfriend stuff, it's hard to really like that guy, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
It wasn't, it was somebody going above and beyond. Like,
yeah, no, I get it. So he was trying,
you know,
he was doing too much.
Yeah, you know, people are just assholes for no reason. It was like one of those. It's like, what the fuck's wrong with this guy? It's like, you're not
So
my
you had a fucked up stepfather basically at the time, man. So, you know.
type shit, yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
For no reason. Like, fuck him. You
No,
know?
okay,
Yeah, I
yeah.
get what you're saying, man. We recognize real. You know, you got a problem with a motherfucker, you don't like him, you don't like him. You know,
It's not even I don't like them. It's like they don't like you
Yeah.
for no reason. Remember the movie Baby Boy?
Yeah,
With Snoop
that,
Dogg?
that type of situation.
When Snoop Dogg stood up, he's like, "Yo," he kicks over his forehead, like, "I don't like you, little nigga." For no reason. It's like some shit like that. And it's like, yo,
After fuck about your little fort, nigga.
Icon forces have reclaimed
I hate you.
enemy strongholds of Loco.
I hate you too, little nigga.
Alright, so, okay, so school. Like, at school, your friends.
we had a lot of.
You
friends.
had
I
a
was
lot of
always
friends?
very like popular.
You were popular?
Yeah, we were like the ones in the school.
Were you, like, you have all these girls back then, like you are right now? Or, like, did you have a hard come up, and then you became popular with the
No,
girls?
I was always popular with the girls.
Because I have, like, a story like this. You're, like, guys did me dirty in school.
They did you dirty?
Yeah, like, we moved to Saga, to a house, and they were like, saying, yo, the man has a house, but no furniture, because we really didn't have that much money for the furniture and shit like that. So I used to bring, I got linked up, grade 10 is when I got linked up with the guys, started freestyling, so that was my crew from grade 10. And before that, I didn't even listen to any music. So, like, that was my original, that's who I felt the best with, you know? But still, brought these guys to my spot, 10 people, girls, guys. I take them all to the basement, I turn off the lights, people are getting their dick sucked and everything. And I'm the only one guy sitting there in the dark. I'm like, yo, wait a second, it's my house and I don't have nobody. I'm just.
How old were you though?
I was like 17.
Okay.
And then my grandfather, he feels something's happening, right? And he had like his hair like this, and he come down the stairs, and his hair is standing up like this. He turned on the lights, and everybody's popping out of corners like, yo.
Your grandfather?
Yeah, my
That's
grandfather.
crazy.
He kicked everybody out the house. And that happened like numerous times. So, like 2 or 3 times, I was, yo, it's my house, and I'm the only one without a girl.
But you were the man after that though, no? Because they're gonna.
No. I mean, so I was thinking.
That was the location?
Yeah. Well, no. I was with the guys and stuff like that. So you basically I had the location.
So you got no pussy.
So ask these guys. From those guys, no.
So when you were
with those guys, no.
So when you were in Saga, what school did you go to?
I went to Glen Forest.
Okay, I don't know.
And I got kicked out. I went to T.L. Kennedy.
T.L. Kennedy.
Yeah,
That's at
spelled,
5.
but it was for a little time, like 4 times, and I went back to Glen Forest.
That's at 5 and 10, right?
Yeah.
T.L. Kennedy. I know that school. I remember seeing it on CP24. Someone got stabbed there once. I remember
Yeah,
seeing
it
that.
was
on
a
the
bad
news.
school. It was.
So I went to 2 schools in Saga. I went to Lincoln Alexander. That school was fucking bad as shit. And I went to
Where's that at?
Meadowville. So Lincoln Alexander is on
Malton. Yeah,
Malton.
that's what I thought.
Yeah. So,
Malton, that's like.
but this was back then.
Yeah,
Like this is when Malton was up.
Malton, yeah, Malton.
There was a shooting every 2 or 3 days.
A lot of parties in Malton back in the 2000s.
Yeah.
They go for Malton anyway. Right?
Yeah, big up to Malton.
Yeah.
Shout out Malton. I have a lot of fam over there. White Blocks and all those ends. Darcel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So fuck. I'll give a one story. So basically, the first school starts on Tuesday, right? The first Friday of this when I went to Malton, I was 17. I went to Malton in grade 12, right? I hadn't seen I was on my own for 2 years type shit. So I didn't really give a fuck about nothing. So I was walking around with 3 chains, and I went to the washroom, and then 4 niggas came in after me. But I'm not thinking nothing of it. And then I peed, and when I'm walking out, they stand in front of the door and basically say, "Yo, run your chains." And I started laughing.
Said running your chains?
Yeah. I started laughing like, "Nigga, you're not getting my chains. Fuck that shit." And then the man, basically, he seen I wasn't really gonna give it up, so he pulls out coke and he's like, "Yo, I'll give you this if you give me your chains." I said, "Nah." And then he's like, "All right, grab his arms." So they all tried to grab my arms and rush me and this and that, and then it was just a bang out, and my chains got ripped off in the fight, type shit. But basically, they all fell on the floor. I grabbed all my chains and put them in my pockets. The 3 niggas left. The 1 nigga that actually put my chain in his pocket, he's standing in front of me. So I let them leave, but I'm blocking the door and trying to get around me. And I'm like, "Nah, like, nah. So after like 40 seconds, he's like, all right, fuck it. So I reach into his pocket, I grab my chain. So now I have all my chains back.
So you're running behind this motherfucker?
No, I'm in front of the door.
Okay.
So basically, there was a bang out. We all fought.
Okay.
They rushed me, they jumped me, you know, but I was banging out with all of them. The three of them left. I got my chains off the floor, and then the one guy who put my chain in his pocket, I was blocking the door. And then, basically, he's like, all right, whatever. So he let me go in his pocket, so I grabbed my chain out, and I put it in my pocket, and then I moved. And the whole, when you opened the door, the whole school was out there. Like, everybody knew what was going on, but me, because I was new to the area. So I was like,
That's
fuck.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, so, but catch a joke. I'm walking through as soon as I open up the door, I see two of my close cousins right there. I didn't know that they went to the school. And it's their Amanda. So he's like, yo, fam, these are my peoples. Yo, and it's like, fuck. You know? So that was on Friday. And then on Monday, my cousin comes to me and he's like, yo, do you want to, so-and-so wants to know if you want to continue the beef or if it's whatever. And I'm like, I thought about it. Just tell the guy it's whatever. Still, I don't even care type shit. And then, the next day on Tuesday, everyone comes up to me. They're like, yo, you don't have to worry about so-and-so no more. He's in jail for first-degree murder. He killed someone fucking at 3:45 right after school that day. And we were only 17. He killed a 24-year-old. And I used to have the news article. I used to keep the article in my Bible.
Hold on. We want to one second.
Yeah.
You saying for a second, you had beef with this motherfucker, and like less than 4 hours after.
No. Less than 1 hour. So basically, my peoples came up to me. My cuz, shout out the fam. He comes up to me. He's like, yo, so-and-so's in the front. He wants to know, are you guys beefing? Or if it's whatever.
So he actually was waiting for you.
No, he wanted to know what I wanted.
But that's
to
what
do.
I'm saying. So that day, he had a killer mentality. So
Yeah.
If you want someone that's killer mentality, you can have something.
Yeah, exactly.
So you saw something in that motherfucker would be like, that ain't my time.
Yeah. So I literally said, but I thought of it. I'm like, yo, I got my chains back.
Hold on. 1 second again. What do you look? When you saw that motherfucker at that moment, what did he look like? How did he?
No, my cuz came to me and told me that they're all in the front and they're waiting to see if I want beef with them. Or if I want beef with him, or if it's whatever.
So you walked towards to talk to him, or you just told your cousin?
No, I was in gym class. He came up to me in gym class, and he's like, "Yo, things in the front. They want to know if you guys have beef, or if you guys have beef, or if it's whatever." He's saying and I'm just like, "All right, yo, tell him it's all good." So I end up leaving, and then the next day came back to school, and they're like, "Yo, he shot a man in the head, and a drug deal gone wrong."
I'll tell you what, blood.
Yeah.
You had a good angel.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you from the streets, what I know.
Yeah.
Something like that, you had a fucking knight in shining armor over your head, bro.
Yeah,
Because guess what? That's crazy. That's really close. You know what I'm saying? That's real.
The guy who died, I had his article.
That's crazy.
He was actually a Trini guy, He was 24, but when you're 17, 24 seemed like a crazy age,
Like a bigger man.
Yeah, it's a super bigger man. So I'm like, yo, he kills a fucking adult. And we were only a kid. We weren't even 18 yet, So 24 is like, yo. I used to carry the man's fucking, his obituary, the news clipping, in one of my Bibles. For years, I had it in my Bible.
But that's not your only close call.
That's a real close call,
That's
brother.
like the closest call.
That's probably
1 hour away, man. The man said, listen,
Yeah, true.
you wanted him. So it's like God saying to him, like, listen, you know what? Let me talk to you for a second.
You got the vibe quick,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Story.
what other close call? I don't know. Fuck, I'm kind of drawing.
No, but before that. No, before. Okay, no, wait, before. Okay, so that happened at 17.
Yeah.
Let's get into like a little bit the good side, music side, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like so let's say like your introduction to music and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. So my mom, shout out to my mom. This interview is dedicated to my little nephew, Josiah.
Yeah, all the Josiah,
AKA
man.
Charm.
Yeah, all the
Shout out
Josiah,
Charm.
man.
He's only 1 year old. I was actually just babysitting him and watching him before I left here, and I had to leave. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna dedicate the interview to you, little man.
Yeah, man. 20 years from now,
Yeah.
you don't see the clip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Everything
yeah.
we do is 20 years after going to be something. You know
Facts.
Yeah, that's proper.
Yeah. So the music, let's go.
So my mom's like a dance hall and hip hop head. Back in the 90s, she had every single album.
Yeah.
So music's in my blood. I love this shit. I invest tens of thousands into this shit. I love
That's
it.
proper. That's
Yeah.
We're gonna talk. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
my mom's
you
chill.
definitely
You guys
ambitious.
should all get along with her.
You're
She's a
definitely
cool
putting in work.
woman.
Yeah.
So that's all I ever wanted to do. I knew I didn't want to go to fucking or start a business.
You wanted to do the music.
Yeah.
So at what age did you?
From when I was like 3, 4, 5, 6, my whole life.
Good.
That's all I cared
So when
about.
you started your first recording?
Basically recently. So In high school, we did we got blackballed, right? But we did 2 songs. You know that song, I Get High? That freestyle beat by Styles P?
Yeah.
Shout out SP. Basically, we did a freestyle off that one beat, and I did one other track. That was in grade 9. And then the guy said that we were too bad. We couldn't come back to the house.
Too much trouble?
And yeah.
What do you mean you guys smashed up in the studio?
No, not at his house, just in general. So
Just the rap.
Yeah. So we weren't allowed there, and that was the only studio link I ever had throughout my whole life.
Okay, so okay. Now we have 6 or 7 studio links.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
worked with everyone in
before.
most studios in the city from the East End.
I've already been to 2 studios with you.
Yeah.
So the thing is, so the music, who's your musical influences? And who would the guys listen to? Okay, so you're in school and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
In those times, what are your friends listening to? What do you guys listen to? What music are you guys bumping? Yeah.
That era was more like Styles P, SP.
Okay, yeah.
And D Block and fucking Uncle Murda.
Right.
Street music. Cause you gotta remember Toronto back in the day. It was more warfare and
20 Below, that kind of music.
Yeah.
20 Below.
Street music. Cause the city back then was more you gotta be on point. So
what's your local influences?
Local?
Yeah.
Oh,
Music
fuck.
industry,
In high school, it was Camo. I used to fuck with Camouflage.
Camouflage, yeah.
Camouflage,
Bars, right?
yeah.
That's
Camo
one of the
was
best-
Camo and Hudson. Yeah.
and Hudson, Big Hudson,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So Camo was my favorite artist, and I actually big up to Camo. He
We
did
eliminated anybody strange to us. Is that what it said?
facts.
Yeah.
It's me. You know that song? It's me. Got the same OG.
It's me, it's the same OG. Gang Geezy to the motherfucking grease. Little nigga, you don't wanna with me, please. It's me.
Right, he had the song with Prosperous Minds, one of the first ones.
Say word.
It has a killer beat.
Camo worked with everybody at one time.
Yeah.
And then Train.
He has a lot of big tracks.
Yeah, I forgot the name.
Gang Geezy.
Yeah,
That track is hard.
I like his material. His style kind of switched up a little bit with the times. It's still good, but I'm feeling the earlier material more. All of it is good.
It's all classic. Those ones
But he's a bar. He's got bars for days. Right?
Who else in the city you listen to? I mean, the Camo. Who else?
Camo, fucking. Okay, the first time I was on the radio, so basically one of my we have a lot of links. So the first time I was on the radio was with Mayhem Moriarty and Richie Sosa, and I was 13.
Yeah, Richie Sosa. Big up
Yeah,
Richie.
so one of my older cousins, her baby father was Richie Sosa's manager.
Alright.
So these guys brought me to Scarborough to some studio, I don't even know. But I was chilling with these guys for 2 months. Every weekend I was with
craft.
Wait. How does it go?
Okay,
When I'm gripping the pumpy, the predicamen's ugly. Have you stinking and bloody like a bitch on a monthly?
Huh?
I gotta kick Mayhem. I don't care if people what they say. Mayhem had bars. He's one of the
You know that song Late Night Creeps? And
Yeah.
I'm on the Late Night Creep.
Yeah,
When I let the hammer rinse, call it ambulance. Handkerchief around my face, on some kids.
I'm on the late night creep where the graves might be. Come around unknown, get a stained white tee. When I let the hammer rinse, call the ambulance. Handkerchief around my face on some gangster shit.
Who else in the city?
Anything's possible.
You like
Anything's
Camo.
Possible was my favorite track.
Yeah, that was killer.
That video was hard. The scenes kind of look like the real Toronto.
I know the guy that shot that.
Who shot it?
This guy named I know him.
Okay.
Swanson man, I know him.
Okay. So
We know which
Who else in the
we want
city
you
you like? You know? Any female MCs in the city you like? You like their music, anything like that?
female? Who was doing it in the city? A female? I can't remember.
Well, there's a lot of females doing it, but there's what type of era you talking about, right? You can go back to Mishimi's era. You can go back to
newer than that.
Baby Grind, Baby Grind.
I like Baby Grind.
You know
Big
what
up
I'm
to
saying?
Baby
You
Grind.
know her, right?
Yeah, I know her.
So that's so that influence. No females in the city music. Like only
Graham.
Is she the top one? Well, this
No,
new era
there's a
has
lot.
Goldie London. It has fucking
You like
Kaylee
that music?
G. Yeah.
Remember this girl, Mami Uno?
Nah.
No? But I
Who in the city would like to do a feature? Which one of the girls in the city?
I want to do a
like
feature with
feature?
Chroma. She's bad.
Now you dead, bitch, by my mama house. Now I need a next crib, took another loss. But I still be spending shit, lost up in the sauce. It is what the fuck it is.
Oh fuck, Chromas, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
I would hit that still, no cap.
motherfucker. You guys all want to do track with Chromas. Why? What's this big thing with this Chromas? Because I'm an older motherfucker.
Yeah.
Let me know what this whole city big buzz with this Chromas.
Okay, she has a song
She's
called
connected,
Baby.
connected. She's
Yes,
connected. There's people
And
I know
behind
the
her.
connection part.
There's
but I mean,
people,
like,
there's people
I have
behind her.
connections
Yeah.
to her, but my niggas are in jail.
The Latinos are behind her. Just put it that way.
they like her music.
Yeah.
Well, they're behind her, so you
That's
can't
a
just
good
you
thing.
can't just.
That's
My
a good
peoples
thing.
that are actually tapped in with her, they all just went. They are all gone right now. So like they were the links. So I'm like, yo, give me a like, fuck, let me link up when you guys are filming. And they're like, yeah, anytime, fam. And then they end up getting caught up.
Who do you compare your music in the city with?
Who do I
Old
compare my
and new,
music?
yeah.
I would say hopefully Drake. That nigga's the number one artist in America for like the last 20 or since 2010.
Okay.
What was that? 15 years? That's crazy.
See,
I remember because of those links, I was in the studio with Drake a week before he did that Money to Blow video.
Yeah.
So I didn't even know this guy made fucking music and shit. And I remember I was by Square One in the gym at my cousin's house, and I was on the phone just on one of those little pedal bikes, and that little video Money to Blow came on TV with him and Lil Wayne and shit. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah,
we were just in the studio with the man and fucking Young Tony.
Yeah, Young Tony, Anthony from Palmer Court.
Yeah. So Young Tony, I was there bunning it down with him. So Young Tony was sitting where you're at. When we walk in, I'm like, yo, I know you. Hail up the man. We smoked like 2 blunts. And then Drake came in, and yo, like I said, I didn't know that these men were even rapping or doing music. That's the first person I ever met that had a music video. And it was the Money to Blow videos, because ever since then, every time I see that video, I still think back to like, yo, I remember seeing this guy right before they recorded that, or right before they filmed that. Well, Birdman and fucking Lil Wayne, that track was.
So, like, did any shows around the city? Like,
Wait, before the shows, because we kind of went off.
Like back in the days, like any shows when you were younger?
Nah, I've been to the BET Awards twice.
Oh, that's nice.
Before I got caught up.
Okay, wait. So when you start getting caught up, I guess that 13-year-old incident that didn't matter.
So basically, the first time I got charged was with my cousin Blizz. Yo, what up? You already know. He was 12 and I was 13, and we went to a store to buy blunt wraps. And basically, the guy, he used to sell us blunt wraps all the time. And the guy,
blunt wrap sheets.
Yeah, or Century Sam. This is that era. You know? 90s, yeah. The 2000s. But the man basically said he's not selling us the blunt wraps today. So we're like, we start batting him up and we knock shit over.
Well, and that's a bad motherfucker.
Type shit. And he came around and he basically locked the door and fought us, and we hit him up, did whatever. But the police came and they responded fast because we were in there still like scuffling with the man, and the police were there. And I was like, what the fuck? And my mom didn't even know we like smoked. She's like, what the fuck? Yeah, so we got assault and then weapons because they had knives and shit on us, and then weed, and then
I was caught with a knife too, with a butter knife, and they didn't charge me nothing. They just let me. Yeah, my mom slapped the shit on my face. She slapped me in the face because the cops brought me back drunk. Mm-hmm. But with the knife, they didn't do anything.
Thinking back on it, the cops should let us go. Yeah, like it's not that to actually get charged like 16 and have to go through that shit. And then when I was 14, I didn't get bail, so I went to Slaps because I had robbery times 7.
Oh shit!
So, 7? Yeah, times 7. I got charged for everything that the man were doing. Type shit.
No, I've been there too.
They just put certain shit on me. I don't know, but at 14 then, and then after that it was up until I was like 18. I didn't have any adult charges until the shit I'm on now. Yeah, But like I said, we're gonna make moves because fuck, I haven't been.
When you're done with you're doing it now, but you'll make more moves when you're done with the big issues.
Yeah, the only reason I'm even making music now is because I've been on lock for so long. So the first day I went down for basically an AM, right? But the first day that I got out of jail, I'm like, I gotta get productive.
Wait, with that AM? It's not your fault, basically. Is what
no, it's not my fault. But that's the funny thing. I'm thinking God. It was unavoidable. The only thing I could have did different is not went outside that day, but you don't know. Yeah. So God put none of this shit would have happened. I would never link with you. We wouldn't be filming a video tomorrow. None of this shit would have happened if, like I said, I wasn't walking the path that I was supposed to walk. So basically, the thing I'm looking at is like, God. Basically, I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do, so I was forced into a situation that was a blessing because I was always on the road. But now I've been on house arrest since 2020 and it's 2025. So I had an ankle monitor on for like 4 years.
My little mama's crazy, she love to hold the blick. Got a team full of killers, you ain't fucking with my clique. I'm platinum in the hood, I'm dropping hits back to back. It's a double murder case every single time I rap.
Moving on to the music.
I only started making music the first day I got out of jail.
But you didn't freestyle, so when was that?
It was 2020. So basically, the first day, I'm like, I gotta get productive because I've always been a go-getter, like a super go-getter. So I'm like, I was telling everyone on the range that I didn't even want to go home because I'm like, bro, how am I supposed to stay at home with an ankle monitor? I'm like, I'm not gonna last 2 days because
Yeah,
I'm used to being,
yeah.
I'm used to being on road until 5, 6 a.m. every night. And they're like, you have to stay home. I literally physically thought it was impossible. I'm like, bro, there's no way I'm gonna do that. What are you talking about?
It's difficult to make a decision when you know you're gonna fuck with a decision.
Yeah, they're like, they're setting you up. They're like, yo, they know you're not gonna stay inside, or you know. So basically, I stayed home and I wrote like wrote one piece of paper, a 16, and it sucked. And then I wrote another one, then it got better. And then I practiced, and like now I have 19 videos. I directed all my videos, and I booked all the locations.
No, but for your voice, you pick the right beats.
No, I only make music that I want to drive around to.
Yeah.
So
no, I mean, but like they have a hidden bass with your voice, it goes well. So it's like you have a good ear for like
respect.
what you did. Yeah.
So basically, I look for a couple things. So I look for the bass or like the beat because I want to drive around to it. I make music I want to hear, and then that I can rip lyrically, you know. And then some like. The track that we did.
Let's go some of your bars. Let's go. Okay, so I'm hopping. No, I smell like a Rolls Royce. I'm hopping out of Phantoms. I've been at Boston's Kitty Caravan.
Yeah. So
what it goes after that? Kitty Caravan.
I smell like a Rolls Royce. I be hopping out of Phantoms. I've been to Boston's. Toronto had Kitty Caravan.
Ah, okay.
I'm like, I glorify getting money. My ambition is priceless. My niggas got the same guns as ISIS.
I smell like a Rolls Royce. I be jumping out of Phantoms. I've been to Boston's. Toronto had Kitty Caravan. I glorify getting money. My ambition is priceless. My niggas got the same guns as ISIS.
So I don't really make gun references, but if I do,
you know,
95% of my money, my music will lean towards bossing up and making money.
Yeah.
Right? Because I don't want to promote
the
gang violence.
What about that?
Yeah, and bitches.
No, how does that with Ashanti? What bar is that like?
I'd be with wait.
A bad mess like Ashanti.
How did it start?
Forgot.
I'm rapping like I'm double platinum. I need a white Bugatti. I'm with a bad bitch. She be looking like Ashanti. I'm like years ahead of you niggas. I'm in the big leagues, bitch, cause I'm better than niggas. Yeah.
I'm rapping like I'm double platinum. I need a white Bugatti. I'm with a bad bitch. She be looking like Ashanti. Yeah. I'm light years ahead of these niggas. I'm in the big leagues, bitch, cause I'm better than niggas.
No, my bars are actually.
No, it's the bars and the delivery is what I'm feeling, and I kind of feel like basically the one thing is that what I like about you is you are. Like, you're not a cap kind of guy. Like, everything, like the energy, the way you move, the references, the lifestyle is what you rap about is really true. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe not 100% true, but it is really you.
I'm just telling my story.
Yeah. And I fuck with that, you know?
Yeah. So the bars come easy. Like, yo, you sent me a track. You said that you wanted to do the plugged in remix on Tuesday?
Yeah.
We recorded it on Friday.
Shout the Mad Russian. You know we run this shit. I'm 100,000 up, nigga. Let's get it. I'm like, real niggas immortal. I'ma live forever. I'm out here making a way for all my steppers, writing the realest shit that's ever been wrote. Got a fire in my heart, nigga. I'll never be broke.
So what's your ultimate goal? You trying to release an album? You trying to make a couple singles? You trying to get on the radio? What's your 5 years? Probably 5 months from now.
Acting, I'm telling you too a little bit.
So I've released 4 albums.
Okay.
I've been on the radio a lot of times.
All right.
My ultimate goal is, to financial freedom and generational wealth. I'm trying to help my family get up the hood because we're still up on Jayden, still up on Dufferin, still downtown. We're still in the hood.
Yeah, man.
Like me and Russia, we've been in the hood too. Like we'll go get food or we'll go wherever we're going in the city.
Yeah.
And like,
but this is West and this is my ends too.
Of course. We're seeing people laying in the floor. Like now it's freezing, right?
So you're in the marketing stage right now. Now I'm coming to marketing stage. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm just having fun right now.
Well, the thing is that he invests in his stuff. Everything's proper.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
everything has to be proper because we're not out here to like make ourselves look like fools. Like you have to look like money to attract money.
So could you give us a little bit of your marketing plan, like something you can, like, you know what I mean? Something
like the videos, like, and also talk about like how you direct the videos, how you come up with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm interested in that too. You know?
So I'll find like, let's say the plugged in remix, right?
Yeah.
Me and you are filming that tomorrow. After I write the verse, I come up. It's like That's So Raven. I have a vision, and somehow all my visions end up being on the TV, exactly how I visioned it.
Yeah.
So you have to find a location. You have to find what girls will suit for it. You have to find, the clothes. It's all art and creativity and shit like that.
Yeah, the girls trust you too. You know, you have like bad girls coming there, right?
Yeah,
so,
that part there. Yeah. I said that part there. I said that part there.
Yeah.
So that's part there.
Yo.
Because you like one of the young boys. Because I grew up in Dallas too.
Yeah.
So listening to talk. I've been to North Preston.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've been out there.
Been to North Preston.
I have enough respect for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They did most of the raids in
Billy
Toronto.
Downey, he's dead right now. Rest in peace to Billy Downey. He's a boxer back in the days. I was in gym with him for a lot of years. You know what I'm saying?
Most most of the raids in Toronto, Driftwood, Rexdale, all the most of the big shootings and shit. Is,
I'm not trying to cut you, but if you go to the Canadian jail system or the Toronto jail system, you're going to be meeting up with the Downeys. You know what I'm saying? Once you have love, you have respect, and you can hold your own, they're also going to show you back love and respect. You know what I'm saying?
More people them.
Yeah.
Like 51 Division is where I got charged last. As soon as when you're outside of 51 Division, it's like, you think no one, it's like completely quiet, dead, like no one's there. As soon as you get downstairs, it's like the whole city got arrested. There's like 50 mans down there. Yeah. It's like, holy fuck. And then man's like, yo, what's your name? I'm just like, yo, Downey. And they're like, oh fuck.
Ring bells.
Instantly, they're like, yo.
That's bells right away. Once you see Downey. Yep.
Yeah, my celly, it was a pen timer. He did 11 years. He's like, yo, I grew up with so-and-so. That's my nigga from, we were like 5 years old type shit. You're good. And then all the COs, I had a cell phone in jail. It's just, I'm basically one of the good ones. Even though I haven't been allowed on road in 4 years. Most of my cousins who are my age got first degree M's.
I got something to say. So would that make you the voice for them?
Yes, I'm the only one trying to make a way. The rest of these niggas don't.
I mean, if you make the voice for them, you represent them. So you when you shout them out, you mention them in music, you help them out, you helping them, right? I mean, you out here, but you're doing a lot because you're keeping the name out, right? You're keeping the name. You're keeping the name, right?
Yeah. Well, it's all about, at the end of the day, I'm a selfless person. So what emotional motivation, my life is already good, right? But when you think of others in your family and shit like that, that's what keeps you going. Like, people always message me and they're like, yo, how do you stay so motivated? I'm like, bro, I care about my family. Shout out Kane in the cut.
He's right here with us.
Yeah, I'm here drinking. I forgot. One of the big man them,
You play ball?
Yeah.
You played ball for your high school? You played
No.
for a league? Or
high school was fucked up for me because I was like a street kid. I was homeless.
So let's get back into this because we already skipped around the dates. But this homeless, I want to get into the point. Like, what kind of homeless we're talking about? Like lying there, like Kensington Market, lying there with a syringe and.
No. I was never down that. I was always to get Listen, I was always to get money. I always believed in myself enough to not take that road.
No, I know.
But so basically, I remember there was this girl, and I pulled up downtown, right by Young and Dundas, right by Ryerson, and I pulled up in a foreign, and I had 11 chains on, and I had a bad bitch, and she's like, yo, I don't want to say her name, I know who exactly, because she follows me on TikTok. She's like, yo, I remember you. She's like, you don't remember me? And she's naming shit. She's like, yo, you came up. I remember you when you were just a fucking dirty kid out here. Because I went to the Covenant House. Used to be
Covenant House was my big slice pizza right there, man.
Yeah, on Parliament. Staircases, homeless in the wintertime, where you're walking and your feet are cold in Tim's, and it's like,
But you
never did no drugs though.
I never did a drug in my life.
Good for you,
When I turned 18, what saved me was because one of my best friends caught a second degree M, so he went down. And when I turned 18, I moved to Montreal because I was just done. I was homeless.
And you have to keep taking jail calls and stuff all the time, not too, no?
Yeah, because my older bro's doing life.
Oh fuck.
So he got
life. That side.
Yeah. So he's doing life. So basically. But he's coming home soon because that nigga's been gone for he did his life sentence.
Yeah, free him up, man.
Free up. Man. I can't even say most niggas' names.
Yeah, he's coming.
Don't say no names.
Keep rapping though.
I want to take a quick break.
Yeah, we took a small break. We're back now. We pick up where we left off. So we're talking about that your brother got locked up and stuff like that. And also, let's say that we talked after, before this, we said that he got locked up the year that the real Toronto DVD dropped, basically.
So
2005, basically.
So when we recorded, because we have 2 songs recorded so far. When we did the song The Real Toronto.
Every bitches in my house, she might get the drop. That's why I don't take no chances, got my girl like rocks. And if you see a white guy and think it's easy cool, just know that I'm from Russia and no one think it too.
Jeez. He called in a couple times.
Yeah.
A couple men called me that day.
Yeah.
But he got arrested in 2004 when he was 19. He's been in the pen for...
Free up, man. Free up.
He finished the life sentence because his minimum was 17 years. This nigga's at 21 right now, or 21 years in the pen, and he's still in the max. These guys call me fucking wilding out, hyping up, it's just crazy. And remember, I'm like, yo, I'm in here with the man who did The Real Toronto, and he's like, yeah. Anyways, what's the shot he's saying though?
It's understandable, of course.
Yeah.
So the thing is, let's talk about how did the real, because we originally started talking because of The Real Toronto DVD, right? Because you seen an interview I was on We Love Hip Hop.
19 years ago that this DVD dropped.
crazy.
And to this day, I still get comments like, ain't that the guy from the real Toronto? So for that to be 19 years later still resonating with people, that means you put out something that put an impact on our city. You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
So no matter how people may feel, I feel that like you're part of Toronto history.
People love hip hop, right? So you seen that, right? Yeah. A lot of people hit me up.
Big up Friday.
Yeah, big up
Friday.
Yeah, a lot of people hit me up. That was a big interview, right? So then we started talking with and then how did the real Toronto DVD influence you?
So I didn't know you per se because you never put your face out there. I just knew that the DVD itself is what influenced me. So
the DVD. Yeah.
I fucked with it because you're literally showing it's us. Like let's say I have a DVD collection of like 600. The real Toronto was like in my top 5. Menace to Society because it's where we're from.
Yeah.
So when I see you just happen to be the person. If it could have been anybody, I'm gonna big you up like
that's great.
Historical, on purpose, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we were at 2,600. So basically, back in the day, we didn't even have $20 to buy because those $20 at Downsview Fleet, it was $20.
Yeah,
$20 you charge.
No, of course not. Yo, these guys are all bootlegging my shit. The fuck, I don't know about these guys. Yo, $10.
$10?
$10. And what year did you buy it?
2005. The year it came out, yeah. But we didn't have $20.
That was probably not even. I have nothing to do with me. Downsview Flea Market. I wouldn't even make my way over there.
Yeah. I killed the shepherd, killing fish.
No, that's not me.
Ruso, to drop it off to the guy. You told the guy, don't let them know. You know?
Yeah. So my aunt.
I used to want to call these guys out, but apparently
I'm gonna send this interview to my aunt. Yeah. It's funny because, like I said, it was $20.
Yeah.
Like a month and a half went by. We were bothering her to buy it for us, and she finally bought it for us.
Auntie.
Yes.
Listen, and the thing is, like, these guys are telling me, yo, you profited your fucking misery. I'm not even fucking profiting, bro. Like,
I'm not even profiting.
The guys you chilling with are the ones profiting, bro. Everybody's fucking bootlegging.
Let's do the math quick. Because this shit was in CNN.
Yeah.
It was all over Canadian.
CNN, I don't know. Was it CNN?
It was all
there were guys that were on it that made CNN.
Hold on, we ain't trying to cut this short. Russian, so like, let's do the math. They said 500,000 copies, right? At $20 a copy.
I made 5,500 from it. That's all I know, bro. I don't know about that. 500,000 copies. I made 5,500, and it was like the expenses were higher than the fucking thing.
Well,
and I had to borrow money from my brother to put it out. But yo, let's talk about like you people off that.
So
but not exactly like
in the Jane and Finch scene at Toba Mori. We watched it 2 days ago in the studio. My cousin Bert, his mom still lives there. He actually passed away, but he's when Young Grove and all them are like, yo, T Block, yo, live at Jane and Finch. You done though. My cousin's right there in the back. His mom still lives there.
I know T Block, you know where Jane and Finch, you know where I'll be at.
My nigga.
Yeah, but yo, like I said, you're showing every end. You guys are in Chalk Farm. We're there every day. You guys are in Finch. My mom's from Connection.
There's guys from Chalk Farm in the scene at best. Yeah, apparently. I'm not sure, but
my mom's from Connection. So
big up Connection.
Yeah,
big up Chalk Farm.
Yeah, I like the scene where he's like, "Yo, come closer." And then he's like,
that's what the thing is, like,
that's
that scene where come closer.
Yeah,
that's where like they give me respect in Russia because like I'm the one that's like
played it right now, baby.
Don't know how much steak cocked out.
Looking at the nipple. Show me the tat. Show me the tat.
Steak cocked.
You're talking about the driftwood part. I'm talking about the guy in the red, the red and white. That's like he's like, yo, come closer.
Come close, man. Come over. Man, niggas keep coming close to us, man. There's something not gonna be nice.
And he's showing off the glizzy. When we were kids, like I said, kids are influenced by TV. So we love that shit. Because we used to go on the balcony and all these hoods, the bottom lane is right there. We're at basically Jane Grand Reed, so it's all right
in front of us. Big up the lane too, also.
And we're just like pointing out the hoods and running to the TV.
That's great.
And then running, so
it was a negative influence then.
Look what we turned out to be, bro.
Russia, you gotta think what you did to the kids.
I don't know, fuck yeah.
We only turned our shit around like my life turned around when I turned 18 and started getting money. Before then, it was more badness and we were just poor as fuck. But what happened, what saved me was I went to Montreal when my best friend caught a fucking thing, and that's what saved me because I was over in Montreal by myself and I just started getting money. And I never had money before I ever went over there. So when I came back over here, I was paid.
Yeah, I did it bigger than they could ever imagine. I be downtown riding around in a Phantom. I just say a word and your ass is getting IE'd. My best friend is doing life for a body.
Like, I'm going hard because I
like that.
When your back's to the wall,
yeah,
I'm still on a sentence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For the next 2 years, and I got more years of probation. All kinds. I got 5 years of probation.
That's proper relations.
So it's like when you're back to the wall, people don't realize how hard you can go. Like basically, when you have no other choice but to go hard.
Yeah.
Like like when you have everything taken from you all these years and shit, that's what makes you go hard. So I see everyone with their freedom, and I'm just like, bro, you guys don't know what you have because you guys aren't even. You're content. You guys are like comfortable.
Yeah.
When you have everything, that's why I can fucking back to back get all these tens of thousands to fucking film all these videos.
Thing I want to hear. Okay, one thing we didn't touch on. You were in the U.S. You've been to the U.S. I want to hear like your experiences in the U.S. The reception you got. Anybody talk to you about your accent, the way you sound?
Yeah.
Those experiences.
Yeah,
the way you talk is like Toronto. I know you from Toronto right away.
Yeah.
Like, would they say anything?
Yeah, a lot. So in Atlanta, people. So basically, I've been to every major city in America besides Las Vegas. So I've been in every hood: Crenshaw, Compton. It's funny because.
But how'd you get in there?
Yo, I was mad because
you just came in there with nobody, no guide or nothing.
I just went and I started making links over there. And like,
That's
so basically, shout out my nigga O-Dog. My nigga O-Dog, he's part of the One Umbrella. He's Tory Lanez's best friend. O-Dog, Killer J, there's 3 of them. Those niggas brought me over to Miami. So, and he's the one who...
And you performed there?
I performed in New York.
Free Tory Lanez, man.
Free Tory Lanez. And shout out Destiny's sister too, I've been to her birthday party in her crib a bunch of times. Basically, I performed in New York and I performed in LA. And I performed in Atlanta. But that's when I wasn't like, I had like one song.
You performed, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
That's the name of work.
Yeah.
1, 2.
So,
in a different character, different people.
Yeah, so when COVID happened, basically I was in New Orleans and they forced every Canadian had to come back to the country.
That was during COVID?
Yeah, I wasn't even going to come. I was like, I'm not coming now. You have to come back to the country, right? So I ended up coming to the country and I ended up getting charges. And I haven't been able to leave ever since.
They wanna lock me in prison, all of this is fuck. They trying to slow me down, but I just wanna run it up. Hey yo, free all my niggas, ain't nobody realer. They want me locked down every day with them killers. I'm facing Fed charges, trials coming up. I'm facing 8 years, everybody wish me luck.
What's your favorite song you did since you came home? Give me a top 3 favorite songs. You're not gonna be happy. So your top 3 favorites that you came
It's funny, I like Hottest in the Game.
I go hard, I turn my last name into a gold mine. I'm on my A game, nigga, cause it's showtime. Can't embezzle, niggas ain't on my level. My songs spin like the Tasmanian devil.
Like, the first verse on that goes crazy. The song Too Far Up, I like the second verse on that.
I can change your life, I'm on the road to 100 M's. I got the keys to success and a new Benz. I ran it up on these niggas by a landslide. By next year, I need a Wingstop franchise.
On Big Downey, I like the second verse on that.
Real niggas love me, like Crips love Nipsey. I go anywhere because my niggas run the city. I'm balling out like Kobe in his prime. I'm only fucking centerfolds and certified dimes.
The whole video is good too, the whole vibes. The beat's good, everything's good.
It's funny because RP my auntie Donna, when we were kids, our only goal, we didn't care about nothing, was getting rich, because basically Boxing Day at her house, the day after Christmas, the whole fam from the east end to the west end, we all end up at her house. Right? She's the only person.
It's very family oriented, man.
Yeah, she's the only. My uncle Junior, he was born in Yad. Yeah. He's the only one. He's a good, hard-working man. He got them a house. So that's the only people in my family who's ever had a house. Yeah. So we all used to go over there, right? And it was lit. So our whole goal in life, our whole purpose was to get rich and come back in Lambos and shit for the next generation type shit. Yeah. And I ended up being able to do that, but after she died. So how I came back from Montreal, yeah.
So how many years in Montreal?
It's like 5.
5 years?
4 or 5 years.
Living in Montreal you were at?
I was in Verdun, NDG, LaSalle.
I like LaSalle.
Yeah, Montreal North.
Big up to Chubby, man. My boy Chubby out there, man.
Shout out Diamond.
You didn't need to learn French?
Nah. They hated me. First of all, Montreal's racist, so they don't like the racists against their own. If you're not a Quebecois, they don't like you. Yeah. So if you're English, they don't like you. And if you're black, you have an extra target on your head. I just did in business. I thought I was gonna come back to the city in a week, and like the time just flew.
5 years.
5 years. Like 4 years, something like that. It was a long time. Basically,
I could never live for 5 years in Montreal, brother. Like, 2 days is enough for me, bro.
Yo, my girl cousin, shout out to Toya. You already know, shout out Beretta, shout out all the fam. She called me and she's like, yo, at 6:30 in the morning, she's like, yo, mom has cancer. You gotta come back right now. And at 6:30 in the morning. That's how I ended up back in Toronto, and I came back and linked up with all the man. You know how here and shit. But that's how I got back over here.
So Doc, let us know right now. What are you at right now? What stage you at right now?
What
of your life? What are you aiming for? You know what I'm saying? Where you at right now? Where you at? We heard about like the locked up, the fucking thing, the cases, all of that. Go to Montreal. We heard about the music, all of that. You know. Now, like right now, where you at right now?
Well, it's the beginning of 2025, so I'd say I'm ambitious as fuck. And, and I can see like people know what they're capable of, right?
Yes.
I'm just a person to jump off and like figure out a way once we get there. Like, find a parachute after. People, I really truly believe in God, right? So God's gonna make a way regardless. So that's how you pop up. Like people who whatever you're drawn to is part of your purpose. So opportunities come. I pray every day and I'm like, yo, bring me opportunities. I set an end goal. Yeah. And I'm gonna do everything I can to get to that goal, and God's gonna like provide the rest. So this is why
you're making moves. I mean, some people might sit back on their couch and think God's gonna do shit for them, but you actually making moves.
You have to go hard.
Yeah, these guys might not understand the idea. They might just sit on the couch and wait for God to do shit.
Yeah, no. You gotta work. You gotta love what you do though. Yeah. I genuinely love this because I spent tens and tens of thousands.
Yeah, that's facts.
So I just filmed the Priceless video. Yeah. Shout out to Cade. 2 different locations. We had the art gallery. We had the let's talk about the music shit because we've done a lot with this. So we had the art gallery on King Street West, and then we had a dispensary in Dan Lucky right by the Spadina. All right. We had and then we did what's the other one called? Oh, Run the Game. That music video was crazy. I'm riding with the same stick as Osama, about to make forms, and I put that on my mama. I gave her 10 G's, told her get her life together. That's my Bella. Fucking with a real stepper, yeah. I'm like in jail. I had the seals on my dick. They know my niggas killers. They know we keep it lit. I fell in love with this shit. A lot of niggas super hating. I'm about to be a superstar. I'm talking super famous. The game's mine. I need 100 mil liquid. She called me Santa Claus because the nigga's so gifted. I was young with money, but I ain't talking Nicki. I'm a real boss. I'm a don like 50. This shit's in me. No?
We got some
I'm like, I'm like, bury me like Tutankhamun.
I fuck with that,
yeah. But most songs I don't try to
like that.
Of course, I'm going crazy. Like I'm only trying to be cool.
I fuck with it.
Yeah. Bury me like Tutankhamun. I'm known the ball hard, nigga, like the Supersonics. I'm worth more than Johnny Cochran. I went and got it popping. Game face on. These niggas know I'm not stopping.
Yeah. Okay, yo.
Big shit coming. You already fucking know.
Alright, you already know.
2025. A lot more to come. You know what I'm saying?
A lot more to come. Yeah. Yo, you guys will not be disappointed. We're putting on dope visuals.
Real Toronto DVD. Real Toronto DVD.
Yeah. A lot of more bitches are gonna get fucked.
Yeah.
If you're a bad bitch, link up. If you're a baddie, tap in. What? You already know. My nigga, where the bad bitches at? Let's go.
Who's that? Russian? Superstar Russian from the real Toronto? I'm gonna get you a shot of vodka right now.
It's before I'm done with that dangerous shit. Doing some other shit. You heard of Big Downey?
Yes, of course I have.
Plugged In. You heard of that track?
Of course.
She's doing Plugged In remix. I'm out in the city.
Ooh.
I want you in that video though.
Well, I'll be in that video. I'm excited. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, nigga. You already know I'm fucking rocking, nigga. I'm making a way for us, nigga. Shout out all my East End niggas, my West End niggas, my downtown niggas. You know, we plugged in. We getting to the money. You already know. Shout out all my niggas in the pen. You already know what it is. Let's get it. Let's go. I'm a rich nigga with a lot of clout, I'm plugged in. Always got a bad bitch on deck, cause I'm plugged in. Well connected everywhere, my nigga, cause I'm plugged in. Certified big dog status, cause I'm plugged in. I'm a rich nigga with a lot of clout, I'm plugged in. Always got a bad bitch on deck, cause I'm plugged in. Well connected everywhere, my nigga, cause I'm plugged in. Certified big dog status, cause I'm plugged in.
I don't put in work, decades couldn't fade. So for me to rap this culture, I don't need no grade. Measuring my impact, you all know the deal. It was just Toronto, till I made it real.